Hey Google, turn on the Christmas tree.
All right, turning on Christmas tree.
This is our little chocolate advent calendar. I got it at World Market. We won't open day 2 yet. Here's Mr. Tito's. Hi, Tito. Look how fat he is. He likes shadows. Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. I am currently in the Starbucks drive-thru. It is an asynchronous day. Every Wednesday is asynchronous in my district. So this morning I had an IEP meeting. I talked with my team for a minute. And now I'm heading to school because I have to prep for the next material pickup. So my school does a once a month material pickup and ours is coming up in a few weeks. But we need to prep early because we have an IA run all of our copies for us and kind of just any like other things to prep. She preps for us. So I'm on my way to school to prep for what our IA needs to prep for frickin' January, I guess. Because our material pickup is like middle of December, but we've already sent home everything through when we leave for winter break. So I guess I'm prepping for January, assuming that we're not coming back in person. I mean, we haven't heard otherwise, and our district said that they'd give us, I think, like a 3-week notice or 2-week notice, which is really nice. They figured that out with the union. So I guess I'm today, which is December 2nd, prepping for January. That's nuts. It's pretty straightforward though. I don't have a ton to prep. But I'm on my way to school, but first I'm in the Starbucks drive-thru. Wow, what a terrible angle this is. So I just pulled into school. I was gonna show you what I got at Starbucks though. That is one nice thing about being, about still teaching virtual, that, okay, there's 1 day of asynchronous learning a day, or 1 day of asynchronous learning each week. And then with only like 5 kind of spread out meetings through the other days, it's like you kind of have a little more freedom. Like I can eat a hot lunch and I can go for walks and go out in the world during the workday. And I have time to make a Starbucks run, which is I've never had before. So that is something nice about virtual teaching. I'm trying to appreciate the, be grateful for the things I like about it instead of just being negative Nancy all the time. I got a breakfast sandwich, which I'm almost done with. It's not that good, honestly. And I got a nice chestnut praline latte. I keep meaning, I don't go to Starbucks all that often, and I keep meaning to try some of their new holiday drinks, but hasn't happened yet because I really like this one. So you won't really like it if you don't like a nutty thing. Yeah, so like I was saying a second ago, I'm at school. I won't be here all day, hopefully just for a few hours. I think I have pretty much everything prepped for reading. We've spread out our reading now to be, we used to teach, we have a Wonders curriculum, so we would teach a week of a unit Monday through Friday, but because we have an asynchronous day Wednesday, which is pretty much just science and art and some other things that kids can't get in. Sorry, I shouldn't be eating, that's kind of rude. Since we've been virtual, we've kind of spread out our Wonders week, so it's more like 6 days. So it's usually like Monday, Tuesday, no reading Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. And then the next week will start on Thursday. So we've kind of stretched out our Wonders weeks. And if you're familiar with the Wonders curriculum, it has a week 6 at the end of each unit, which is kind of like an assessment week. So we kind of skip that and only spend like a day on assessment maybe. And it's kind of worked out well because there's just, with only teaching live for 20 minutes, we have 1 reading video on those days they do reading every day but Wednesday. It's worked out nicely to kind of break it up. It gives kids who are, we send home like a challenge packet if they want it for those kids. And then other than that, if like there's not a lot of, families have all kinds of different things going on at home. So if they're like working full time or whatever, there's like a catch-up day kind of right built in. So it's been working out well. So I really didn't have to plan that much for reading for the January pickup, or the December pickup for January virtual learning. So that's been good. So I'll go in, I'll show you my classroom. It looks so sad, but I'll probably just be like focused trying to get my work done so I can go home. Okay, I'm here at school. Do you ever have that moment where you're like, oh, I don't have all that much to do, and then you like walk in and you're like, oh, that's right, I have 5 more things that I forgot about, and then about 20 different things that I should be doing or could be doing that would probably be productive. That's kind of the moment I just had. So yeah, let me show you my classroom with, it's so not set up. I haven't done hardly anything since March. We closed. I think I cleaned up a little bit for summer in like May and then never put it together. I'm waiting either till winter break or until they give us this notice about when we're coming back. But let me show you, they've separated out all the desks. It looks so sad. So they're only allowing 16 desks per class, which will be fine. They made first grade families, because we were potentially coming back in like October for like a second before cases started going up. They said, you know, they made parents fill out a survey saying how much more they would, how many would come back in person, how many would want to stay online. And I only had 11 of my kids who'd said they'd come back in person. So I don't think I'll have 16 whenever we come back. But look, it's like all the way up to here. So I'm hoping I can get rid of these 2 desks here. And it's like wall to wall. Though they left my carpet, which is weird. I think I'd roll that up and probably move some desks forward. But I'm not allowed to move anything because they have to have certain measurements or whatever. Our janitors had to be like trained in how to set it up, and they did it all. So I have to ask permission to do any of that. But yeah, sad little room. Okay, I have to get to work. Okay, if it looks like I'm sweating, it's because I am. I've been at school for about 2.5 hours and it's been super productive. I think we got everything prepped for the mid-December pickup. So luckily my teammate's super organized and she already had writing and math figured out. I had reading mostly figured out. It was more like some little things like art and science and prep for science and materials to send home. So one of my teammates and I did that. And then we had to scan everything into one big document in case parents can't pick up or in case they lose something. Look at my crazy hair, oh my gosh. So we did that, which honestly takes a while because it's like 100+ pages. It's really hard to send a month of materials at a time. And then I had a car full of things to bring back to school because, like I said yesterday, in my second bedroom, because we got a new bed, our old bed had to go in the spare bedroom, which is the room I've been teaching in. So I had to send back like I had to bring back like my easel, just some things that I brought in like March that I just haven't really used to make room for all this crap. I can't believe we're already outgrowing our house. So if I'm sweating, that's because I just did a bunch of runs in a mask from my car back to the room. So it's about noon and I'm getting ready to leave. I'm going to go get a little lunch probably, and then we have a training at 2:30. We're talking about we're doing a new assessment starting January called FastBridge. I don't know, have you heard of it? So we have a training about that, and we have to talk to the safety net teacher about that, and we have some team time. So I'm gonna go home, hopefully get a couple of videos filmed this afternoon before all my trainings. And then that'll probably be my Wednesday, pretty quick. It was busy though. Whenever I come to school, it feels like, oh my gosh, there's so many more things to do. And then I go back home realizing like, oh, I didn't do any of my regular things that I needed to do. So next time you see me, I'll be at home. Okay, I just got home and I figured since I forgot to open this yesterday because I drank my half bottle of wine last night, thought I'd open day 2 of my wine advent calendar with you. So yesterday was a nice red, so I'm kind of expecting a white. It was kind of cute. I found this website that tells you all about the different wines in this and like all the different flavors or whatever. Not that I'm a wine. Oh my gosh. Look. Cute little snow globe. Oh, let's see. Da-da-da. Oh, it's another red. Oh, Zinfandel. Very pretty label. Isn't this a cute little bottle? I know it looks like a regular bottle, but it's half. How cute is that? 2018. I'll let you know tomorrow how it is. Cute. Oh my gosh, she just can't stand to not be involved. Kiki, what are you doing? Get off my advent calendar. You're gonna open too many days. What a little silly kitty. She hates knowing that I'm talking to you guys and not talking to her. Hi, I'm home now. I've changed into cozier clothes. Had a little bit of lunch. Now I'm just working on a training for we have to do a new reading assessment in January. So this fall, our safety net or, our intervention teachers did it. We used to have Dibbles and now we have a new program called FastBridge, and we weren't really trained on it, and pretty much since they said, oh, the safety net teacher will do it, we're like, great, we have to focus on distance learning anyways. So now we have to give it on January, and it looks like a lot, and we have to give it one-on-one to kids in first grade, and will be interesting to see how to do it online, because I pretty much just have to show them a page of sight words and mark on my second monitor what they're doing, so I can't really block like row by row. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I'm working on training, getting annoyed at how much work is coming up in January when I'm 2 weeks away from winter break and don't really want to think about it. I haven't been able to film any videos today, which is annoying because I put on makeup just to film videos, so I'm hoping I'll have time after this next meeting. I only have 2 more to film for next week, but I want to get through hopefully by Friday, the week after that too, so the week of before winter break as well, so I can get a little bit ahead. But right now I'm thinking about January. All today so far has been planning for January, which I don't know any teacher who plans a month ahead of time. I'm usually one who's like, okay, I'll plan out next week, but then you have to kind of usually make adjustments as you go. You know, you can't plan much further than that because things change, kids get it, so you can move a little quicker, kids don't get it, so you have to slow down. So it's just really hard to do all this planning, and really you kind of have to, online you kind of have to stick to it because you only do a material pickup once a month. So you kind of have to be like, okay, I hope you get it. If not, I don't know. So that's what I'm doing. It's already 2:30 and I feel like I haven't done a ton today, which is annoying, but it's okay. It's Wednesday at least. There's only 2 more days this week. Yeah, I'll check in probably only a couple more times because honestly my work day's almost done, even though I feel like I haven't done hardly any work. But I'll let you know how it goes. Hi, I'm about to end my work day because quite frankly, it was just one of those days that's kind of a wash. I did meet with my team and went through some of this training for this new reading curriculum and talked with our safety net teacher. So I feel pretty okay about giving this reading assessment on the computer in January. I think it's more just like, okay, we have that coming up. We have conferences in January. We have report cards in January. We have another test called for highly capable in January, just first graders. Gotta get a screener for highly capable programs. That we have to never given on the computer, so it's just kind of a lot. So I think I'm gonna end it here. We're gonna go to Safeway and get chicken strips for dinner, which is, I mean, just the peak of health and nutrition and cooking at home. So I did figure out a lot for January today, so I'm feeling okay about where we're at. It's just kind of like, my brain cannot think that far ahead of time. Are you any of you like this, where it's like, okay, I'm just trying to make it through 2 weeks from winter break. I could care less about January 15th me or January 4th me. I can figure those things out then, but that's just always my brain before winter break. So thanks for joining me on Vlogmas Day 2. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow's a little bit more back to normal. And I'm hoping to finish my videos for next week tomorrow. So on Friday, I can start prepping videos for the week after that. So I can have a little bit lighter of a week before winter break. But we'll see, won't we? We will just see. But look, I got cute flowers today. That's nice, isn't it? And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.